amazed by that. What I'm keen to see is what they then do after that rally. How do you get the message? Kuna mbuya wekugache-gache. Waba unuita rari murungu, pamagunji. Waba unuita mkaroi. Kuna mbuya wekugache-gache wari uku. Shoko rinosvika seiko. And failure to do that, we're not going anywhere. And that has a lot to do with your own foot soldiers. I have not seen in this election councillors having rallies in their wards. Let's be practical, because the base of any political party is structural. Okay, it's at council level. So show me which party has been having rallies at council level, so that you're able to mobilize people for the constituency, then for the province, then national. Because that's how party structures work. Party structures are at ward level, constituency level, district level, provincial level, and national level. All we are worried about, journalists, are about gatherings at these growth point rallies. I have been having rallies not on ward-based, not constituency-based. My constituency-based rally is on Saturday, after I've mobilized my wards. Those are the guys in the constituency. The strength of any party is in the structures at that level. If I ask you, all we see are rallies, presidential rallies, I'm not seeing ward rallies. But a president can only win if his councillor is working. A president can only win if his MP is working. I've not seen any constituency rallies, which the members of parliament are mobilizing. I'm wondering that, is this just a presidential election here? Can we election here, my councillors, they my MPs? Because I'm not seeing that. All political parties, what they are doing is just coming in one place, bussing in people as usual. They've got the resources to do that, but they are not tackling the concerns of the people, because people are going to elect leadership that addresses their concerns. And a concern cannot be addressed at a mega rally. A concern is addressed at a rally at that level. Just now, I need to door to door. INorton. Nambuya, Bashitown. Uchishika papo, pana sekuruari kurwara. He's spending $200 a month. Kuya kuzoiswa ningikili. The thing treatment here, cancer. That's a concern. But how do you know about that when you're constantly doing? And this is what people want their issues to be addressed. Why can't iNorton Hospital have something that accommodates the diseases he's facing, rather than coming to Parenya to hospital? These are delivery issues which you're talking about. And I think we're a bit misled about our politics at the end of the day. We are so excited about change, we forget that change comes about by convincing people what you deliver to them. The manifestos that we give out, they read them. They need to ask you questions. When do they ask you questions? They are tired of these manifestos. But they need to relate to what is there. So I think it is important that we understand that the whole issue of election is about what you deliver to the people. Equally responding, what did MDC do in the last election for it to be voted in? What did ZANU-PF do in the last election for it to be voted in? Don't go to the people now thinking, the same story. The thing Robert Mugabe's school of 37 years was good enough for people to now to be liberated. You must understand, it was a good school. People understand their rights. They understand democracy. But it was a good school for us. So people are not going to apply to what you think, let's vote under a certain party and so forth. You are misled. People are cherry picking. It's called zigzag voting in iNorton. Where you go for this one, you then go to the other one, then you come back to the other one. There are people who support me, who don't support Mnangagwa. But there are people who support me, who don't support Shamis. We have seen that in iNorton. There are people who support me, but will not support a certain councillor. So people are pretty aware of what they want, even though what they want is representation. So it's no longer that system of voting block. A party is a name. I have been questioning people, can you bring ZANU-PF to me? Show it. Can you bring MDC Alliance to me? Show it. Can you bring ZAPU to me? Show it. These are just names. Below names, there are people. So in iNorton, we have Christopher Mchangwa representing ZANU-PF, Matemera representing MDC, and myself independent. The thing rest, I think they are mere burial societies, so I will not bring burial societies into the political game. They are fundraising people who want to fundraise. So we are not in the business of fundraising. You cannot have 128 parties, over 20 candidates, and you're serious about the presidential election. But that also shows the environment which is there. That if it's free, fair, and credible, first of all, you want to look at how people have responded to the candidature. 128 parties, where are they today? Over 20 candidates. But in those 20 candidates, we need to be honest, it is a race, Idi Mnangagwa presidential and Chamisa, that's what is there. The rest, ballot box. And I think moving forward, we need to be very clear if we are to be seen serious as a country. What are the requirements of one to be a presidential candidate? In America, you must deposit $1 million. Your party must deposit $1 million, which is non-refundable, to show that you are serious at the end of the day. I mean, $1,000, you know, qualify as a united presidential candidate. Look at the thing state resources used in printing my ballot papers aside. I mean, we need to really look at that. I think some of us who know that are going back into parliament will be moving my motions here pretty clear. We cannot have a situation where people willy-nilly wake up and say they want to be presidents of the countries, when all this time they've not done anything. That is unacceptable. We need to also change our laws. While we must be democratic, but I think it needs to be guided in terms of the requirements of a presidential candidate. Where the party itself, sponsoring the candidate, must be able to deposit $1 million